Hello there, thank you so much for clicking on this video for the next 3 minutes, joining me to talk about something random but something that I feel so passionate about, and I would love to speak about being an ambassador for Jesus. And basically, ambassador for Jesus is another way of saying following Jesus. And there's 3 things that require to have a good relationship with Jesus, I think. And I think that, first of all, in order to be an ambassador of Jesus, there requires surrender. We all have our stuff, X, Y, and Z. We can all name our stuff that we need to give up, and it's hard to notice those things. But one thing I think we all need to practice is going to God, being like, God, what do I need to surrender? And you might have to wait. You might have to wait a couple of days, a couple of minutes. But I tell you, He will speak because He loves speaking. But it's giving time for it and allowing time for it. Because if you really want it, He will give it. And I just believe that. But take that as you will. And I think the second thing that it requires in order to be an ambassador of Jesus is trust. I know, right? Trust is so hard when you can't actually see the thing that you're believing in. But I would say trust is so key. I think one way that we can learn to trust a bit better is to not doubt and to not overthink stuff, or to not overthink stuff, and to just be present in every moment, because I think that is so important, because if you think about it, at the end of the day, God knows what He's doing, and what are we worrying about, you know? Sorry, I'm just walking up this massive hill. What are we worrying about? So I hope that encourages you. And the third thing is obedience. Another hard thing. Following Jesus is not easy, but it's so beautiful and so fun and so exciting. But obedience requires a lot of strength and a lot of surrendering, a lot of trusting, and being aware of the voice of God. And you don't want to be obedient to the wrong things. You want to be obedient to God's voice. But one thing I would say about obedience is that at the start it feels like, what are you doing? Like, what am I doing? Like, what's the point? But you will look back and you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I was obedient in that moment, because God was totally in that, and He was holding my hand, and every step that we take, God's in it, and He's holding us, and He's saying, do not be afraid, for I am your God. So we have nothing to worry about. So I hope that encourages you in these next couple of days where there's a lot of uncertainty, and if you're working out what you believe, I really hope this encourages you to take these next steps. So let's surrender, let's trust, and let's be obedient. Hope I see you soon. Bye.